Welcome back to the channel, everyone. Today is a bright and sunny day. I'm off work. I got my yard clothes on. Super simple. It's just time to clear out some of this brush back here. We're trying to really open this area up and get rid of some of these invasive species. Try to get the land looking nice, and most of this is supposed to be prairie out here, so we're going to try to bring a little bit of that back over there, but it's mainly a good learning opportunity. It's also great for exercise, and that's also what I need to do, because let's be honest, I'm a big boy. I'm not comfortable with the way I look. I know in this video I'm going to get hot and sweaty. I'm going to soak through. You're going to see my gut in places, and to be frank, I'm not okay with it, but it needs to happen, so it forces me to do better. So that's what we're going to do today. So just like I said, super simple. We'll go first with looking around and survey the situation, and then we'll get down and dirty to it. The kit today is obviously the roundhouse overalls. These are made in the USA. They're great overalls. They're my favorite. They're pure denim. They're not washed or anything. They're raw denim, so they're good and they last. I got a hole in them. I need to patch it up, and I really need to get me some more. Other apparel, got my denim hat on. Not a big fan of this one. I love the look and I love the hat itself. I'm just not a fan that it's a Chinese made one, and I'm not really sure if it's 100% pure denim cotton. So far it's held up, but cotton hat. Got my overalls, obviously just a yard work shirt, tools. Got my hatchet here. This is the one that we sharpened from the video previously, so that's for the bigger stuff. And then got my machete on holster. It really needs to be cleaned, but it can be cleaned after this video, so no problem at all. As for hand wear, because I want to make sure I protect my fingers, got my Sullivan Glove Company Buffalo Roper gloves. These are the best gloves I've ever had. They've lasted a long time. They got a lot of cuts and dings on them, and you can touch almost razor wire with them. They definitely help with all the blackberries back here and all the thorns. They're not invincible. I still get nicked every now and then, but we use our hands for everything, so I want to protect them as best as possible. So I got that, and I think that's the full kit. So we'll roll with this, and let's go look at the situation. Here is the close-up view. So this is the situation we got. We got some chopped down Chinese privet tree, as I'm told. We need to move this out of the way, and this stuff is fine for right now. The grasses, it doesn't need to be trimmed by the mower, so it's easier access in the back and avoiding snakes because of summertime. There's also a few bottles that we found back here in this mix, so definitely need to get them out of here before we send the mower over. But a lot of other things need to be chopped up. Some of this taller stuff over here, even if it's native or if we need it, I'm going to reduce it back, because right now we're just trying to get to the actual field itself. We're just trying to open the spot up and better control it, because there are some invasives in here growing, and there are also some native stuff in here growing. So I just want to get this to where we have a good platform and get ready for potentially burning, but I'm not sure yet. So we'll exhaust every option that we can. There's a ton of Chinese privet that's been chopped down that needs to get out of here, and that's going to be a challenge in and of itself, because you can burn this stuff, but you can't breathe it in from what I'm told. So I'll have to figure out a way to dispense of it. But once we clear out a good bit of this field, there's still 2 more privet trees that need to be chopped. The reason why they were not chopped is because there were birds that had nests in them. I'm going to verify and see if the birds have indeed left the nest and everything's good. That's over there. That's where those need to be chopped down. So but for right now, just need to worry about pulling this stuff out, checking for any glass bottles or any debris or anything that can get in the way, and then going through by hand and reducing a lot of this and making sure we do not get bit by a snake. Once we get all this stuff cleared up, we can move further down. This is just for today. Me and my buddy were working further down, chopping some of the bigger stuff. You can see a lot of that dead stuff over there is from stuff we've chopped up. So, but for right now, just for today, just to get some good exercise, it's a good idea. Just need to come through here and reduce a good bit of it and pull up some of that kudzu and try to figure out where it's coming from and cut it off. Alrighty, so I'm going to set you guys back up and we're gonna get to work. Before we get started here, I'd like take a moment to take a message for a sponsor. I'm just kidding. No, but before we begin, if you have any suggestions of any stuff I need to do or anything you want to see or any suggestions, comments, anything really, just let me know down below. Make sure to leave a like on this video and subscribe for more clearing away. Like I said in that first video, it's time to change, time for a change. I said that I want to do more things to work toward my goal of getting a place of my own and a place, you know, that I just feel more comfortable and better. So we're working towards those goals right now, and this is one step today. I'll definitely be a lot more active. I'll lose some weight today, gain some experience, and get stronger. And that right there is a step that you can do today for that future tomorrow. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna get my gloves suited up, and I'm not sure if I'm gonna put this on fast forward or something like that, so that's up to the editor. Alrighty, let's get some work done. A lot of this stuff is tangled up. I let it sit for too long, so it's going to be a struggle to get it out, but we'll get it. The grasses have really grown around that stuff a lot more than I thought. So I'm gonna go ahead and start clearing up the stuff back there instead of pulling this last tree. I don't want to get burnt out. You can hear it in my breath, but I already worked a full shift today and it's hot as hell outside. Not making excuses, just coming up with a better strategy. So instead of exhausting all my resources on that, I think what I'll do is I'll chop up some of that. I got most of it. I need to haul it off with the four-wheeler, put it in the burn pile, but I know we're not supposed to burn it. I'm gonna put it separately and figure out what to do with it. So let's get chopping. I can feel myself wearing down. I definitely can tell I'm out of shape. So let me move the camera angle, get some water. Let's get it till I can't anymore. We got it, guys. We're gonna do it. Bush hogging. Southern good old boys' favorite pastime. Good way to get strong. Alrighty, well, bit of a short day. It's really hot outside and I got some shopping to do. So I'm gonna cut it short right here. I also got some other yard work I need to do with the weed eater. So I'm gonna get that stuff done, and I don't wanna die of heat stroke, so I'm gonna cut it short right here and we'll resume back, or we'll see you in the next videos. Well, I hope you all have a great day. Remember to go out and do something good to further your goal. Always praise the Lord. Pray every day. We're gonna get to our goal. You're gonna get to your goal, I'm gonna get to mine. We're gonna do it one step at a time. We thank the Lord for our life, and we thank the Lord for this wonderful earth. If you want to leave a like, a comment, and subscribe, that would be wonderful. I hope you have a great day. See you guys.